sure. Well, I started writing The Reason for Christmas at a Waffle House in Vicksburg, Mississippi in October of 2025. It began as a project piece, and that is, it didn't start with the inspiration from an event or a line that I heard or a musical reference. It began as a specific intention to write a specific type of song, and I call those project pieces. And probably half the songs that I've written are this start in this way. So to begin with, I had no lyrics, no melody, no key, no chords, but I did have plenty of time. You know, I didn't mind the 50-minute drive, but I don't like traffic. So I would leave home at 6 in the morning and get the Waffle House in time to, I'd have an hour and a half to 2 hours before I'd have to go to work. It was a consistent environment where I could sit and sip and drink coffee and write and enjoy some breakfast. The key and the melody of the song began to evolve back home with my guitar in the evenings. And some online research contributed to the references to the Germanic origins of the Christmas holiday. And that idea, combined with the era and the historical setting, the geographic setting, to the lyrics, then a waltz was the logical outcome for the style of the song, the beat and the melody. I felt like I was painting a beautiful picture with words, and I held the image of a couple dancing a waltz in mind as I did so. That was the consistent thread. Most difficult? Anytime that I took on writing a project piece, I'd say the inspiration was the most difficult because all I had was an idea. Usually a work of art, in my case anyway, is inspired by something I heard or something I saw or something I did or something I felt. Whereas in this case, the project pieces are more objective, I guess, until they begin to evolve. And in this case, it was the melody that held up the progress of writing more than anything else. At some point I decided I had the workings, the seeds of a worthwhile song, and I decided I wasn't going to settle for an adequate melody. I wanted the best melody I'd ever written. And at some point I set the pen down for some time and worked only on the melody in the evenings with my guitar. It was ultimately the cadence and the words of the first 2 lines of the song that composed the melody for me. That's inspiration. And the chorus was literally a separate piece and was the first part of the song that I assigned music to. Having a lifelong love affair with music, some of my first idols were musicians and some were disappointments. For example, John Lennon. I would no more care for what a heroin addict has to say about world peace than I would care to listen to his mocking Christmas song. And for that reason, I took the first 4 chords from his song, So This Is Christmas, and I used them behind my lyrics about the Christ child. To me, that's the most powerful aspect of the song. So you can see what I mean by a project piece. The reason is a crafted song from beginning to end that was a few months in the making. And yes, I do take a bit of pride in the melody. I still imagine waltzing couples when I play or listen to The Reason for Christmas. And I wondered, do you think it being a waltz prohibits it from, being a Christian worship song? I just don't recall hearing very many waltzes in Christian churches. But I'm open to it if they are. And the people in the village called folks from all around. What I tried to do was produce a piece that is timeless in its arrangement and style, that it's not an era piece from any particular genre of music or era or style. I hope it's a classical Christmas piece. I hope people find the song informative and that they enjoy listening to it as much as I did composing it and as much as I do playing it. And of course, it would be my greatest joy to see couples dancing to The Reason for Christmas. Hey, thanks for your time. Our gifts freely given by the soul